Hey folks, welcome back to T2SMC Trader. I hope everyone is cool. If anyone is here and you can hear me, just let me know that before starting this stream. I just came to show you like if I can give you a entry over here or not. I'll just try to give you an entry. Just because of that I have come. So far I was actually watching and finally I have found a situation where maybe this will give an entry. Okay, so that's why I just came here. Let the market see if it can do that. Yeah. In the meantime, I'd love to talk about here a bit. This is for those people who are my YouTube member. Okay, so this is for them. There is the all-time high. This was the order block around here, which has traded the hourly week. So you can see here, there is the order block. Now, if you're the YouTube member, and as I told you in my session, okay, yesterday members only session, whatever I told you around the lunch hour, what should this market do around the lunch hour? So please try to remember that and try to find out what happened over here. That is the water block, that is the unfilled gap. So I of course would love to see if it can market can fill it unfilled or not, and you can see this candle has provided the entry. So of course you can take the entry from that order block depending on that thing, that whatever swing low, which is a very no, like I'm not interested to go in details, but of course you can frame a sell from that order block. Okay, and stop loss of course above that order block, to tick above that order block after taking some partial around 20 handle, which is here. This is the 20 handle partial, and then you will hold your trade until the target you are looking for. Just watch this thing. Just don't want to explain everything over here. Whatever I told you around the lunch hour, try to find out that logic in today's lunch hour. Okay, so try, if you can find something over there, that's perfect. By the way guys, you can hear me right? I just came here to try to give you some kind of entry, that's all brother, nothing else. So far from 1 minute chart, you can see there is the sell side liquidity over here. This is the sell side liquidity. I would love to mark it here as sell side liquidity. Of course you can mark this low and that low. You can see here this very clean lows around this area, so this is a really beautiful sell side liquidity. I would love to mark it until here, so I'll keep it until here. That is the sell side liquidity. Market is above the all-time high, which has been taken here first time 12 20, 12 19, took one more time, took the third time, three drive pattern. So this is the area I really would love to see if it can provide any kind of selling opportunity. If you would love to take the buy until this line, which is the minus 2.5 standard deviation, of course you can go for that. I just don't want to do that because taking buy in this deep premium without any kind of manipulation, I don't respect, I don't feel like good over here. Okay, so there is a buying opportunity for you, please go for that. I just came here so that I can frame a good setup and you guys can make some money from here. Just because of that I came here. Okay, so don't ask me any price action, nothing. I will keep waiting for an opportunity to get an entry. If I find it, I'll go for the trade. I mean, I'll show you the trade. By the way, next Friday I will make another giveaway depending on the Blue Guardian futures. Right now you are seeing the, you can see it right, yeah, of course you can see it. So if you come to our X, in X I have posted this. Please try to do these things. I mean, join our Discord, follow, like, repost, tag 3 friends, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I know that already you are my subscriber, so if you do that, I'll be grateful to you guys through the Twitter. Next Friday, actually, this two Blue Guardian futures, which currently is running 60% discount. So here the liquidity taken is there, not clean liquidity. This FOMC is very slow. Okay, I mean, the way I was expecting, this is not, no volatility at all over here, so it's kind of the same thing is happening over here. But let's see if it can provide any opportunity. Then we'll try to frame that sell or buy, whatever it provide, I'll go with that. In the meantime, if you find any setup, please let me know. Hey dolls, how is this? I've not made any trade. One liner about market. What have done to market? Hello fam. Nothing. Okay, I was simply waiting for the setup. I was thinking that I'll take that entry, I'll record that video, I'll post it to the YouTube. So I was keep waiting, and you can see there is nothing at all. Of course, I am not interested to look for the buy in this T premium. There is no intention to take the buy, but you can see that just nothing. Okay, so I was unable to frame the trade and took that trade and record it to upload the YouTube. I was not able to do that, so I came here to live. So if I can make some profitable trade, I'll just do that. So it's kind of, we'll wait for the perfect setup, get the perfect setup, we'll take that trade and we'll make some money. That's all. Please let me know if you find any setup. Please let me know that. On my right hand side, this is 5 minute chart actually. You said you were very sleepy today, you should have taken some rest. I will wait a bit here, sister, like half an hour, just half an hour. If I find an opportunity within 3:15, I'll do that. Otherwise, I'll just close the stream. I was waiting, no, nothing. Okay, it just made me disappointed. So if I would love to trade for myself, I will take my bad decision. Okay, that's why I'm not trying to take that trade for myself. If I do that, I know that I'll make the bad decision because I was eagerly waiting for the setup. Still now there is no market structure shift, so I'm not interested to frame the sell around this area, even though I saw the market liquidity taken, but I'm not interested to take the sell because there is no market structure shift. Why is that, Sharfaraz? Why is that, brother? Yes, clean all-time high. Okay, miss you, brother. Thank you, brother Ishfaq. I miss you all the time. If you have found the sell, please go for that. I still didn't see any sell over here. Okay, so for me there is no sell yet. Please, dolls, you can ask the question. So it depends actually what is your question. If your question is so personal, then maybe it's gonna be difficult for me to reply. But you can try. Okay, we can try. Could 213 be an order block? 213. There is no bearish order block because you see this market, what it is doing, kind of like sideways consolidation. So inside the consolidation, don't look for the order block. So if I would love to mark this one as my order block, I can do it. This could be the order block, but of course you know that before the news, FOMC news, you should not go for the trade. So just before the news, I don't want to take any kind of trade through that order block. But this type of candle then close below this, I can use it as an order block. But look what happened here. This candle then sideways, like beautiful sideways. So I don't want to mark any kind of order block over here. Was 1101 MSS, and as there was an SMT with a fair value gap 1102 order block. First tell me that, sister, when you have asked me something about the price action, why I will get angry? Why I will get why I will mind if you ask me something about the price action? As just you didn't ask me about the price, sorry, market structure shift around here. So let me actually check 1101. Okay, so 1101, this one, 1101. Okay, this swing high, is it valid as a market structure shift or not? Okay, I actually gave the reply. Someone else asked me that same question. This is not a swing high, this is not a swing low, it's the sideways candle. It's not a swing high, it's not a swing low. Yeah, it seems like a swing high because of this, but it's not the swing high. How can I make this more clear, guys? For example, if it was a swing high, this candle, look at that candle, if it could close here, then this candle could close here. Yes, this is a swing high, but the way it has made this high, okay, it doesn't look like a swing high. It's not a swing high. Now of course it works so beautifully, of course it worked so beautifully, I could go for this as a swing high. It's not a swing high because it doesn't look like a swing high to me. Just think this candle has closed here, here or here, no problem. Then this candle made some kind of body around this area, around here, okay, so it could be a swing high, but here it's not a swing high. I have no idea how can I make, my English is really so bad, otherwise maybe I could use some kind of, like, look over here, this swing high, it's a swing high over here. This whole price around this area has built this swing high. Now if it wouldn't make like this way, otherwise this candle was just sideways candle and it was a swing as just a high. If this candle wouldn't fall this much, instead of falling this much, there is an space in between high and this two low. This is a low, this is a low. In between these two low there is a high, this is a swing high. Look over here, like this, no, not that one, okay, look over here, this is a high, this low and that low, this is too low. In between these two low there is a space, look over here, this is the high, this is the low, this is the low, right, too low. In between these two low there is the high. It's a swing high, but it's not a swing high because this low and that low doesn't have any space. In between them there is no space. See the curve here, there should be a curve. See, this is a swing high because there is a curve. Look over here, you can't curve it. Of course you can force the market and you can say that this is the swing high, but you can't curve it. It simply look like a candles. I don't know, sister, is it understandable or not? Just let me show. Look, this is not a swing high, even though it looks like, see, right, it's a curve, kind of a curve, but still they're the sideways candle, like this low, that low, they're very near. It doesn't look like a swing high, it's just a sideways candle, one extreme high. This is a swing low, this is a swing low, this is an high, that is an high, or you can use this high. In between these two high you can make a curve, a beautiful curve. This is a swing low, a curve. Even though there is a wick, I don't care, but bodies. Look at the bodies, how beautiful the bodies. So it's a curve. Okay. Here, this is a curve. Look how the bodies worked over there. Here, this swing high, there is a curve. Okay, the bodies has made the curve. But I can't use this as a swing high. I can't do that. This is not a swing high. For example, there is a high. It's just the sideways candle and this candle is a bit bigger. This is a swing high because there is a curve. The candles, just look at the candles, how it has been closed. Okay, I tried my level best, but I know that, guys, I don't know the exact word to explain this. Maybe that is why still it's confusing you, for you guys. It's all about the feeling, the thing. Like, if you ask me here to mark a swing low, if you ask me here to mark a swing low, I don't see not even a single swing low which is valid for shifting market structure, not even a single swing low. For example, you ask me about a swing high, can I mark a swing high for shifting market structure? This is a swing high which I can mark as my market structure shift, because this candle close, this candle close, this candle close, two or three sideways candle, again another candle close below. So all of this area has built a swing high which is a valid swing high, but I can't use this low as a swing low because all of this low candle, one big candle, another big candle, I can't use this one as a swing high. I can't do that. This is not a swing high because there is no curve. Hey Jamie, I'm cool, brother. So far I'm cool. With curve is swing. Absolutely, brother. With curve, there should be a curve. C-U-R-V, curve. Look over here. This is a swing high. It seems like a curve here, right? It seems like a curve here. But can you see that these candles are sideways? So I can't use this high as a swing high because they are the sideways, the closing of the body. Yeah, wick went a bit lower. Because of that wick, it seems like a swing, but it's not actually swing because the bodies has made the sideways candle. Here, this is not a swing low. It looks like a swing low, right? It looks like a swing low, but look at the bodies. They're 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 closing around the same level, so it's not a swing low. uh Thank you, brother, practice to ysxz, for asking that question. I'm waiting for a sale, Aniket. I'm not interested to take a buy in this whole premium area. This is extremely premium. I'm not interested to take the buy around this premium area. I can't take the buy. Okay. Please make a video about these things of order block sign, swing sign. Yes. Let me take a chocolate actually. Mm, Making a video. Come on. Guys, to be honest, I was thinking a beautiful price action around this FOMC, but after the FOMC, it's not nothing. Okay, I don't see anything over here. It's so disappointing price action. Now, if I would love to trade here, of course, we could do some gamble. If you are interested to gamble, you can gamble, but I really don't see anything. This is absolutely shit price action to me. It seems like a shit price action. Now, if the market shows the shit price action, I'm sorry, brother, I don't have anything to do. By the way, the brother actually asked me about that premium and discount. I would love to explain a bit about the premium and the discount here. Okay, just a bit. Okay, I in the meantime, if you find some kind of market structure shift, liquidity taken market structure shift toward the sell side liquidity, let me know. I will try to frame that sell. Please don't forget about that. Okay. Bro, looks like 25 300 is coming. 25 300 is coming. Of course it can go for here, but I can't take the buy in this deep premium. I can't do that. If you can, just go for that. I will better let this go today, go, and I'll come tomorrow again to go for that. I read the chart after sessions, so I have many questions. Sorry to bother you, Tito. No problem. Dolls, you can ask me all the question one after another. Just let me explain a bit about the premium and discount, because that guy who asked me about that, he didn't understand the premium and discount after watching that video. Okay, you can't even gamble this. I can't even gamble this. True man. True man. Okay, that brother who asked me about that question, I believe that he is still over here. I believe that he is still here. Okay. So look from here. This is the all-time high. Sorry. This is the all-time high. I'm going to mark it as a buy side liquidity. So as I explained all of these things, so I will actually talk about here. This is the all-time high. Market is falling, market is falling, market is falling. When it has fallen, it has built some liquidity, it has cleared that liquidity, as well as it has traded all of this area. We have talked about this. I'm not interested to talk over here. So this market come from the premium. This is the premium. So what did it came? From here to here, it is falling. When it is coming from the premium, this is the first leg. Now the retracement. I will expect this retracement is not going to the premium. Why? It is coming from the premium area. That is the reason. So what I will do, I will mark from here to here. This is the equilibrium. That is the last line. I will expect, or I will better later better let him trade. Okay, let her trade until the equilibrium, not the premium fair value gap. Whatever fair value gap you will be able to mark, which is the last fair value gap, should be the last fair value gap. I'm not interested to see it is going to trade that premium fair value gap, that fair value gap, just for the sake of the conversation, think that you are looking for sell. I don't want to see this retracement will happen until the premium fair value gap. This is the discount fair value gap. This is the premium fair value gap. Now, this discount fair value gap is with the equilibrium or the 50% of that range. First, try to understand why I'm not thinking that it will go to the premium. Of course, this is the premium, right? Around above the equilibrium, this is the premium. But deep premium means the fair value gap you will get. Maybe this is the last fair value gap. There is another entry fair value gap. Just for the sake of this conversation, you will get a lot of opportunity or lot of understanding. Maybe there is another fair value gap. Just maybe. It is not going to trade both entry fair value gap and the breakaway gap. Instead of that, it will use the discount fair value gap. If it come to this premium fair value gap without clearing any kind of liquidity, that means it is going to take that buy side liquidity. This is a sign, because this market is coming from the very premium. When it is falling from the premium, came here, maybe build some kind of sell side liquidity, then it is started to retrace, and you are waiting for maybe some kind of sell side liquidity. So for the sake of this conversation, just for the sake of this conversation, think that this was your sell side liquidity. Just for the sake of this conversation, you are thinking that this sell side liquidity is going to be taken when this you are seeing this market is going to fall. It went higher, used the discount fair value gap. Unfortunately, this discount fair value gap is with the equilibrium. This is the premium fair value gap. You will get more example, don't worry. It has traded this gap, then it has fallen. Did it go to this gap? No. If it go to this gap here, that means it is going to take that buy side liquidity for sure. That's for sure. Fall again. When it has fallen, did it clear that sell side liquidity? No. Is it still in premium? The price is still in premium? No, it's not in premium anymore. It's in discount now, because this market is now coming from the discount area right here. For the sake of this conversion, think that it didn't trade the equilibrium, just think that it has traded the discount. So this is the discounted area. So what should it do? It should trade the premium fair value gap before taking that liquidity. That means now I'm going to remove this range and I'm going to keep this range, new range. Okay, so this is a new leg. So from there to there, this is a new leg. In that new leg, you can see this low and maybe that low has built another relatively equal lows, and also you have this sell side liquidity still over here. You have started to see that this market is going higher, this going higher. What should you think? You should think that this market is coming to the deep premium. This is the deep premium, right? So you are going to think that it is coming to the deep premium before falling and taking the sell side liquidity. You are expecting it is going to be taken. Just you will think like that way. This is the same discount fair value gap. This discount fair value gap is not going to hold the market. Instead of that, it will go through this discount fair value gap and it will come over here to this premium fair value gap. Now, when it is coming from the deep premium, if it come here, that means it is going to take the buy side liquidity. But here, when you are going to get the second retracement, if it fail to come here, you don't need to worry about that. It can work with the last fair value gap and the entry fair value gap and take the liquidity. Why? This is the breakaway gap. See this gap? I'm using this gap as a breakaway gap. When I'm seeing this as an unfilled gap, that means this market is going to fall like a rocket. Okay, it's in hurry. I have no time, brother. I have to take that liquidity as soon as possible. When you are seeing this market is going higher, and for the sake of this conversation, think that there is another gap from the 15-minute chart. I think there is a gap. Okay, so there should be a gap. Actually, let me check if there is a gap or not. So this is that area from the 15-minute chart. This is that, look at this gap over here from the 15-minute chart. This is the gap which has been traded over here around this area. This whole price has traded this gap, then started to fall again. I'm going back to hourly chart. Whenever it will come to this entry fair value gap or the breakaway gap, sorry, entry fair value gap or the last fair value gap, it will come to this entry gap, you will start to look for sell. It come here, still no problem. It's not going to go, everything is going to be broken and going to take that all-time high. No, it's not going to happen. Here, if it come to this deep premium, best case of scenario. If it doesn't come here, instead of that, it provided you the entry from the entry fair value gap, go for that trade. for sell. Market fall, cleared that liquidity. So this premium discount is gone. Now it came here. Remember, this is that last fair value gap. Now below this area, below this buy side liquidity, this is now the last fair value gap. Until it's not broken, I'm not thinking this is going to take that buy side liquidity. Now this gap is not something, if this market come here, it will obviously take that buy side liquidity. No, now it's not like that way. Why? Because the sell side liquidity has been taken. So the job of this gap is done. Where this market came, now it's in deep discount. Go to your 15-minute chart, you will see how beautiful last fair value gap is over here from the 15-minute chart. Let me actually show you this, then you'll understand what I'm saying. This is that leg. See, this is that same leg I was showing you from the 15-minute chart. I'm going to mark that 15-minute last fair value gap. This was that 15-minute last fair value gap when this market was going from the discount and it was going higher. What should I think? It is not coming when the retracement will happen. It is not coming to this gap. The same thing I explained over there for the sell over here. It is not coming to this gap. What I'm thinking here, this market will go higher from where it is coming. Discount, very deep discount. So when it went higher and there is a retracement, I would love to see that it will work with the premium leg, okay? Wherever you'll just mark the low and the high, and then you'll expect it will work with the premium leg, and then when it will go higher, it will come back again in the deep discount. The next retracement will be the deep discount, and then it will go to the all-time high or whatever it is. When it went higher, take the buy side liquidity, and now it is coming back. Now this is the last fair value gap. That means it can come to this last fair value gap, but this last fair value gap has the power to stop the market, send it higher again. I'm coming back to on our chart again. So finally, this market came to the, I'm using the 1 hour chart because it was easier for me to show you the whole price action from here, okay? So this coming very deep discount. It's a very deep discount. Now when it came to this discount, this is that last fair value gap that is holding the market. Remember, this gap doesn't have any value. It can give some kind of reaction, but it's not that important. The important gap is this gap, because this is below this buy side liquidity. This one is above this buy side liquidity, that low and that low. They're the relatively equal lows. So above this buy side liquidity. Market started just a little here, a bit consolidation, then come here. Where did it came? Last fair value gap. Now I'm not saying that if it come here, that means it is going to take that buy side. No, now it is not important because it can hold the market, send it lower again to break this and take this liquidity. It is also possible. Now let's look for that premium and discount. So from this is the low and this is the high. Okay, this is the range. Again, that is the range. Unfortunately, I don't have any fair value gap over here. I mean, even if you go to the 15-minute chart, I don't think so there is a gap from the 15-minute chart. Let me check actually. Oh, okay. I have the gap. Kind of. This is the gap. Yeah, that is the gap. But the retracement until here, that is the area, and this is not exactly deep discount. Deep discount gap can be this one, can be this one, can be. Let me check actually if the body has closed this gap. It's not the deep discount gap. Just let me check if the body has closed. Okay, the body has actually closed this gap, so I can't use it as a deep discount gap. Bit bad price action, but for the sake of this conversation, think that when it is coming from the discount and now you are expecting this all-time high will be taken or the buy side liquidity will be taken, and you have gotten that run until this last fair value gap, you should not think that it is coming to the deep discount fair value gap. Now here I don't have any, okay? So at the first time you have seen there was a fair value gap. When this market was falling, there was a deep discount, deep premium fair value gap. But unfortunately, I don't have any deep discount fair value gap. Instead of that, I have just a fair value gap over here, which is around the equilibrium. Now until equilibrium, it is okay. The best case of scenario, it will work with the upper portion of this gap and then it will go higher. That is the best case of scenario. Until the equilibrium, it is accepted. But in deep here, if there is any kind of fair value gap and this market came to this fair value gap, that means it is going to break everything and it is going for the sell side liquidity. Whatever sell side liquidity you have, it will go over there. It should not come to the deep discount. equilibrium, or sometimes it come here, just work with the 50% of the range. Sometimes, most of the time also it doesn't work like that way. So it come here in this area, then this market went higher. Just go through everything, cleared the liquidity, right? All the buy side liquidity has been cleared. Where did it came? This leg, or sorry, this retracement came, equilibrium, went higher, didn't fall for the deep discount. The way I showed you this gap, that gap, it never come over here. So it should not fall until the deep discount. I'm going to remove this one. I'm going to remove this one. Now, when the buy side liquidity has been cleared, this is a new leg. This is a new leg, okay? So if you mark that leg from here to here, okay, that leg, actually the later market has built another leg before the New York AM session, so I have used that leg instead of this leg. Instead of that leg, I have just used this one. Of course, you can mark any of that high depending on your analysis. Now this market came here and took the all-time high, made relatively equal highs. I'm expecting this market will come here to this minus 2.5 standard deviation. So for me, it is the liquidity is here, not that all-time high. No, for me the line is here, depending on that minus 1.5 standard deviation, minus 2.5 standard deviation. I'm expecting this market will come here. So what should I look for here? This is a new leg. This leg is coming from the discount area after clearing the liquidity around here. A new leg, because the buy side liquidity has been cleared, and I'm expecting this market will come over here. A new leg, in that specific leg, I don't want to say it will come to the deep discount fair value gap, which is here. That means if it come to this fair value gap, that means this market will keep falling and take the liquidity, whatever liquidity does it have. How far it can fall? Maximum until the equilibrium, and around that equilibrium you can see this is a gap, so it can maximum fall until this gap. It's absolutely okay. So if it doesn't come here, best case of scenario. If it come here, still you are bullish. But if this gap is broken and this market come here, that means, man, either you will trade this market, if any kind of buy you will frame from there, it's absolutely 50-50. No chance, okay? In my opinion, there is no chance. So it worked with the premium area, failed to trade the equilibrium as well, then market went higher. When it has built another leg, just look at this another leg. I'm going to remove this one because the thing I was needed, I already got it. Market fall and actually came until the 50% or the equilibrium, or maybe to the deep premium, and then market went higher. I'm going to mark the new leg in that specific area. So this is a new leg. The same way I have marked that leg. Remember this leg, until the liquidity is not taken. Here liquidity was important to me, and here this line is important to me. Over here, that is the line that is important to me. So I'm more interested to see it will come here. Now, when this market retraced, it failed to come to the discount, but it came to that. Now it is the discounted line because it has cleared the liquidity. First leg, that should not come to the discount, but second leg, the best case of scenario, it should come to the deep discount. Over here, first leg, it should not come to the premium, but second leg, the best case of scenario, it will come to this deep premium. That is the best case of scenario. Of course, it can retrace from the 50% or any kind of entry fair value gap, then it can keep falling. Same thing can happen over here. That means this is the deep discounted fair value gap over here, right? This is the deep discounted fair value gap. So what happened? Instead of coming to this gap, look, not that low, because the leg has been created from here to here. So until here I didn't do anything. So now this market is respecting it. What are my expectation? It will come until here. After coming there, then this market will go higher. At the same time, if you see any kind of fair value gap, which is the entry fair value gap or the last fair value gap from the 50 meter or from the lower time frame, most of the time entry fair value gap, actually if you see it is respecting that entry fair value gap, take the buy, because you are seeing that the fair value gap or the entry fair value gap is working. Most of the time the best is to wait until the equilibrium, at least when you are expecting this will fall into the deep discount. First leg, it should not come to the deep discount. Second leg, it has to come to the deep discount, at least to the equilibrium, at least to the 50%. So in that specific day, market just worked with the premium. I was not happy at all by seeing this. I was keep saying that, man, I'm not interested to take any kind of buy from there. Instead of that, I would love to take the sell. In that whole day, I was looking for the sell for the sake of this discount area as well as the TGIF line. Then yesterday, market fall came to the deep discount here. That is the deep discount. Came to this deep discount. Now, when it came to this deep discount, for example, just for example here, what I was saying today, there is your sell side liquidity. Okay, so you have seen that there is your sell side liquidity. By anyhow, you have seen there is a sell side liquidity. You are expecting this is coming to this sell side liquidity. It will clear this that sell side liquidity first, and then it will go higher for that lane. Just for the sake of this conversation, you will understand the fact over here. Okay, from where this market is coming from, in a very deep premium, right? In a very deep premium. So what you will do, I hope that you understand that leg. In that leg, it should be in the deep discount. Then it should go higher. Before going higher, maybe you have seen some kind of liquidity here and you were expecting, okay, that liquidity will be taken first, then this market will go higher and it will come over there. You will mark the same leg over here. A new leg. This is coming from the deep premium, right? Deep premium. This is the 50%. It can maximum work with this fair value gap. That means this fair value gap is accepted until here. If this market come to this deep premium fair value gap, there is 90% possibility it will went through this gap and it will take that high. At least that high will be taken, because it, remember, first of all, from this leg you are expecting this market will come to the deep discount, then it will come over here. But when it came here, it made some liquidity. Like I have seen some liquidity today, actually, to be honest, and I was more interested to see this liquidity will be taken first. If it would be taken, that liquidity would be taken, man, that morning session would be like a like a bread and butter for me, because I'm extremely bullish, you know that, until this line. But that liquidity actually ruined my day for the whole day, even though I have framed a winning trade. So when I see there is some liquidity, first I'm more interested to see when it will come here to this discount fair value gap, or sorry, discounted area, and then it will clear this liquidity, then it will go higher. No, this low is not going to be taken. It should not be taken. If this low is taken, that means this market will keep falling until the next discounted area, because it has already made another all-time high. Even though it didn't reach here, if this low is taken, it will come until here, around here, because this leg or the what's I mean the range, okay, the range leg or whatever you say, I don't know what does it call. This is broken, the leg is broken, so market has broken that low leg, so it should keep falling. For example, here this is the leg, so if this leg is broken, this market will fall, something like that. So that is why I don't want to see, if I'm expecting before coming here it will clear this liquidity, whatever liquidity left. For example, think this is the liquidity. Am I expecting this market will first clear this liquidity, then it will go higher. So what should it do? It should not come to this deep premium, because this market is coming from the premium. If it come to this deep premium fair value gap, that means now or then it's gonna be broken and this market will go higher. This high will be taken, at least the leg high will be taken, and then it will reach to the next level. For example, here if this market fall and break this one, and I was expecting that it should not trade, for example, it should not be traded. If it is traded, then it will be taken, and then it will market will go to the next logical level. Guys, does it make sense? I mean, the brother who asked me about that question, is that a bit understandable now? You have to just keep going step by step. Every day's price action, you have to look for these things step by step. But that means everything, I know what happened until here. Until here, what happened, I have already known. For example, where did it came? To the deep discount, right? From the deep discount, it come here. Just for the sake of this conversation, I'm still expecting this market will come here. So this market, maybe this is the extreme high. So what I will do tomorrow, I'll mark the low and the high. This is the equilibrium, right? This is the 50%. Now unfortunately I don't have any fair value gap around this area, so I will expect that maximum it can fall until this equilibrium, and then it will go higher again for this area. If it come much more deep discount, like here somewhere. That means it is not bullish anymore. It will take that low. Unfortunately, I don't have any fair value gap around this. Let me check if I have something from 15-minute chart. So from 15-minute chart, hmm, nothing actually that good. Okay, this type of price action. So where I was looking for something here, I didn't find. Remember, what was that? Yeah, I think it was here somewhere. Here somewhere I didn't find something to show you the deep discounted fair value gap. This is the same area over here. I don't have anything kind of deep discounted fair value gap. So I will maximum let this market fall until the equilibrium before going higher again to this area. If it go much more lower rather than this equilibrium, that means it is going to fall and it is going to take this low, as I don't have any fair value gap over here. The guy who asked me that question, brother, is that clear to you or not? Just let me know, okay? um, I tried my level best, brother, but my pronunciation is not good. I know that sometimes you guys feel very bad. Oh man. uh, no, there was no sell. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Even though I was looking for sell, but there is nothing. Good afternoon, Mahadi. Okay, Mahadi, thank you so much, brother, for being over here. You still here? The best explanation of premium and discount. Thank you, Vijay. Just try to understand. This is all time is fractal. Fractal. Okay. So if you would love to use the deep premium and discount in 1 minute chart, you have to do it from the beginning, and then you will understand what is happening over there. It takes a lot of monitor. Actually, I don't have a lot of monitor, unfortunately. So I am not able to show you all of these things in live. I need a lot of monitor for showing all of these things. Love you, brother. Love you too, man. Yes, thanks a lot. No problem. Practice. Took a short at 12 14:42, thinking 40:32 as the investor is that there is not even a single swing low which is valid for shifting market structure. There is no sell. I was looking for sell. After seeing this, I'm saying that there is no sell. No sell, no sell. I think you're saying this is your market structure shift, if I'm not wrong. There is not even a single swing low is valid for shifting market structure. But brother, it worked 100%. I got my boom. Okay, I got my boom. Okay, so how many handle you got? Okay, just for the sake of conversation, the PM session should be 15 handle, right? Partial, as I keep saying, and your maximum stop loss should be like 15 handle. So you actually took the entry over here and you got took the partial around 15 handle. You got the boom. Bullshit. Don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Shitty question. I'm here to try to reply you, brother. I will actually wait to 10 more minutes. If I find something, I'll go. Otherwise, I'll just close this stream. I mean, the way I was expecting the price will be, but you can see simply it is just bad price action. Ah, the yes was much more better, thinner. Ah, yes was. Oh yeah, yes was good. YM was much more better, man. Come on, man. YM was like awesome. I should have traded that YM today. NQ is absolutely shit. Leaving 1000 liquidity. Bullshit. Stupid price action. By the way, guys, I'm not saying stupid price action. Sorry to say like that. Okay, if you find something good, please go for that. Mahdi, I barely trade on PM session. Happily, I found free time before sleeping time to say hi. Oh, okay. Good night, Mahdi. Good night, brother. Then got my boom. I got break even. At least you should be happy. Why 232? Not a swing low. It was a curve made us several candles. 232. Let me check, sister. Come on, man. I just explained this thing. How can I do that, man? I have to find out some more beautiful explanation for this swing, okay? Because still it is not understandable for some of you. I'm trying my level best one more time. Okay, so practice and Abdul Samad Zadani and Jamie. I'm going to reply you. Just give me one more second, okay? Because Familia has asked me the same question like Archana. One, two, just look every candle open and close. This candle open here, closed there. Open here, closed there. Open here, closed there. Open here, closed here. Below this low, open here, closed here. Then it open here and closed here, whatever it is. Look, see this curve over here? Don't just look this. Just look at the candles, the bodies, how it has been worked over there. Just look at them. See? Now look over here, what happened? This candle, look at that candle open, close, open, close. Okay, these two candle is good. I'm happy with that. Then open here exactly to that same level. Look, see, closed here, open here, closed here, exactly to the same level. Look over here. What is this? Sideways candle. Then this candle open, closed here. What? Sideways. Open here, closed there, sideways. Then another candle, boom, market close. Then this candle open, closed, open, closed, open, close, 1 2 3. This three candle is good. Until now this three candle is good. Now look here, this candle went open, closed below, a bit below, open, went higher. What it has made over there, all of them, just think like that way. Now I will show you more beautiful things. I'm going to 2-minute chart now. Look, in 2-minute chart, do you see this is a swing low? Is it in? Can you see this is a swing low? And can you see this is a swing high? Just from 2-minute chart. This candle open here, closed there, open here, closed here, then open here, closed there, close, open, close. Look, can you see the curve from 2-minute chart? And can you see the curve here from 2-minute chart? Is it possible to see the curve over here? I'm showing you the same area from the 1-minute chart again. I showed you this curve and this curve, right? Here is the curve, here is the curve. I'm going to 2-minute chart one more time. Do you see the curve here? Like kind of swing here. Just let me remove this. Does it look like a swing low to you? Can you simply see that this is the sideways candles? These bodies are working in between one another bodies. Like this body is inside this body. Again, this body is inside that body. This body opened and went higher, closed over there. Like they're the sideways candle. They closed in between one inside another body. Like look over here. Here now, if you look over here, this candle, forget like look at from here, okay? Because this is the low, this is the low. Two low is here. Open, closed, open, closed, open, closed. So this opening and closing is outside of the zone. It opened here, closed there. Outside of this candle opened here, closed there. Outside of that candle, again this candle opened here, closed there. Outside of that candle, bodies, just look at the bodies. Don't look for the wicks, forget about the wicks, just look at the bodies. Are you guys getting the point? I'm not sure that how can I make this more beautiful. Like, can't you see this is all the sideways candle? Like all the candles, look at the bodies only, no wick. Just think, just a second. Let me try this way. I hope it will help you. I believe that it will help you. Mhm. Perfect. Perfect. Now, can you see the sideways candle here? All of them. And can you see the swing here now? Is it understandable, brother? I mean, sister or brother. Is it understandable the swing and the sideways candles here? All of them candle. Look, sideways candle. All of these candles are sideways. Look here. Do you see any swing here? No, no swing. They're the sideways candle. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. They are the bodies. I mean, they work like that. One inside another one. Look, this is a swing. Here, this is a swing. They're the sideways candle. Look here, sideways candle. Swing. Can you see the swing here? Look how beautiful this swing. Here, another swing. Another swing, another swing. Though here is three candle actually, but it is also acceptable as a swing because if I start from here, I can mark it as a swing. Look here, is this swing? Sideways candle, sideways candle. Look at the swing here. See what a beautiful swing. Now, I have no idea if it is still not understandable. I am failed. Okay, I really am failed. I don't know how can I make it more easier for you guys to understand. Okay, this was the my last option to show you the swing. If it is still not understandable, I'm so sorry. Hmm, Jamie, okay, Abdul Saman Jaden, best brother, Titu. Jaden, I think you are giving me some kind of uh, appreciation, I think. By the way, how are you, sir? Have you studied ICT new suspension block? No, I didn't. I didn't. Sorry, so sorry, brother. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting. Yesterday, so far, I got an idea about that suspension block. So if I use another suspension block, I think I think no suspension block. I think this is the suspension block. So there is a gap. There is a gap. So volume base. Maybe that is the suspension block. Say they study it and then explain. I didn't study. I forgot, brother. Every time I forgot. I'm so sorry about that. Can I use 1225 candle like inverse parallel gap? 1225 candle. 1225 candle. This one. As an inverse, this one. Very tough question, brother. You can use this one as an inverse gap. Here. You can use it as an inverse gap. But do you want to use this as an inverse gap? Mm, tap here, right? Okay, I surrender, okay, brother. Uh, no, I should not comment. I'm so sorry, but I should surrender. I can't comment over here, brother. Left the liquidity here. Didn't take that high. Either the price is difficult here or maybe I'm not seeing the logic to mark it as an inverse gap. But if you would love to use this gap as inverse gap, of course that is logical. And you can use this gap as inverse gap. But this one as an inverse gap, I should not comment over here because I'm not sure about this. I can't just comment over here. Sorry, Jamie. I'm extremely sorry, brother. Can you show your background color code? I will try to do that. Background color code. Mm, okay. Just take a later come back and see the color code or just take a screenshot later, okay? And this one is the here, that is this color code. By the way, guys, do you like the color? I thought that you guys will actually complain and then I have to, oh man, come on. That is helping me understand, thanks. So it all that area is still considered liquidity, of course this is still liquidity to me. Is the if you're asking here, this is the liquidity to me. 232 here, this is the liquidity to me. Here liquid, what are you asking? 232. No, that's not the liquidity. Liquidity is different thing. Liquidity should be like relatively equal lows, relatively equal highs. So that's different thing. Like here, this is the liquidity. So market left the liquidity here, market left the liquidity here. You can see here, left the liquidity there, there, some liquidity here. Where was that? I think here, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, that's the liquidity. So market left a lot of liquidity actually. Sell side liquidity from 1 minute chart. By today, it's extremely bullish so far. But no liquidity around here. I mean, around this area, just a simple consolidation, small consolidation. There is no sell for me, by the way. I didn't see any sell. If you find any good. So basically, because they are closely consolidating. Absolutely, brothers. Kind of closely consolidating. Absolutely. Very clear to you. Okay, I tried my level best. That is my best. Okay. If still it's not understandable, I'm surrender. I surrender. I don't know how to make it more easier to understand. T2 Pro is profitable without suspension. I just forgot about suspension block, and today I won't be able to do that because I will just sleep after the stream. I'll just sleep. But I hope that this weekend I'll try to. Actually, the next 20th of October is my flight. So I mean the Monday after the next Monday. Okay, so 20th of October. That's gonna be my flight, and I have already found a room. I'm just not sure about that room because I just saw the picture. The sister actually showed me the picture. She gave me the picture. So I'm just not sure about that room. I hope it will be better. I just don't know. You are the wizard. Don't worry. Thank you, Jamie. But really, that I should not comment over here because I'm really confused over there. Is CB concept in what is that BC and CB fair concept in ICT? I didn't understand. If what is your question? Bro, click on the T2 drop down on top right. Click on share the layout, copy link, and share please. I'll click here and then drop down on top right. Okay, drop down on top right and click on the share the layout. Sharing open layout, share the layout. Where is the sharing layout, brother? Okay, enable sharing. Okay, copy link copied. Now what should I do? I should put it here to the chat box. Please don't do any kind of scam with me. I really don't understand nothing over here. So you guys, if this is not good bad, then I hope it will be good. So minus 2.5 standard deviation is going to be hit. Unfortunately, the whole day I was not able to trade because the sales and liquidity has been didn't taken, and of course I'm not interested to take buy in this deep premium without seeing any kind of liquidity taken. And after seeing this liquidity is living here, I just can't trade this market. See, this liquidity is living here, this liquidity is living here. I just can't make the sell. For example, if it could fall, took the liquidity, didn't leave the liquidity, of course, man, I could trade something. More specifically, look at this 50-minute bullish fair value gap. If this candle could come to this 50-minute bullish fair value gap, maybe there could be some kind of buy. If this candle could come to this 50-minute fair value gap, maybe there could be some buy. But the way it is working, I'm not able to trade this market. Just look at the things over here. You will get everything over here. Okay, just look over here. This market came here, until here everything was good, then big bull run, then market came here, used that area which is this gap. Okay, absolutely okay, and we tried to take a buy over here. You remember, we have tried to take a buy. Unfortunately, market didn't give us an entry. Then this market went higher. This is the 50-minute bullish fair value gap, just the bullish fair value gap, only bullish fair value gap. Market went higher, falling. Okay, maybe I would love to take a buy. Okay, let him come to this 15-minute bullish fair value gap. Did it come? No. Okay, I agree with that. Okay, it didn't come. Market went higher, come until this area. This is the bullish fair value gap. There is no bullish fair value gap in that specific leg. No bullish fair value gap. This is the bullish fair value gap. This market is falling. Okay, later at least come until here. Even if I would love to take a buy, it should trade a hard time frame PTR. It's not doing that. It is kind of look like a bullet. the thing I showed you around the morning session, just one thing was missing over here. If this opening gap, see this opening gap, if this opening gap is even one tick open over here, as well as this bullish parabolic from the daily chart is one tick open, you will look for the bullet, you will look for the rocket toward that line. Just rocket, it is doing that rocket things, and it's not giving me the entry. It doesn't mean that my concepts, my knowledge, everything is gone. No, it's not like that. Market is just not giving me the entry opportunity. I'm okay with that. If it could give me that, maybe I would be able to take the buy. It is not giving me that. I'm okay with that. The layout, we love the color. Okay, thank you so much, Bizarro. Anyways, that's it for today. See you tomorrow. Learned a lot. Good night, Titus. Thank you so much, brother. Just before closing, make sure that you have pushed the like button. And guys, to be honest, I have to also close because I'm not happy with this price action. And this whole thing was like bullshit. I'm so sorry to say like that way, but from the news around 2 p.m., no volatility, nothing, just a bullshit price action. I'm not interested to go for these things. I'm okay with that. The whole thing was difficult for me. I didn't trade. And I hope that you don't have any other question. I'm so sorry if I waste your times, guys. I really wanted to frame a sales setup exactly from there. I didn't get the opportunity, so I didn't do it. Of course, you guys can go for that type of sell over here. I don't like to go this type of sell. It doesn't look like good to me. And yeah, that's all. Nothing. So tomorrow a better day, I guess. And please don't gamble, don't overtrade. I hope you will be okay. And the amazing masterclass. Okay, Jimmy, thank you so much. Thanks for that compliment, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you, Pamilia. Thank you so much, sister. So, guys, see you again tomorrow, inshallah. God willing. Until then, cheers. See you, Mahadi. Dimar. See you guys.